Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam and this is Pink Chic Budget. If you're interested in cash stuffing and budgeting, welcome. Follow me on my journey to becoming debt-free and saving for the future. Now let's get started. Alright, so in today's video, we will be doing my very first cash unstuffing and cash condensing on camera. I normally do these off camera, but I decided to go ahead and give this a try and hope for the best. Hopefully I don't mess it all up, but anyway, I hope everybody is doing good today. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So I do have notes here of what I've spent and then what needs to be condensed. So we'll just leave that to the side here. And then we'll grab some placeholders and put them here to be ready. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin with our high priority binder. And look how thick it is. Okay, it's in desperate need of some condensing. All right, so we're gonna get started first with the cash unstuffing. So in my high priority binder, we're gonna go ahead and start with school expenses, and we are taking out $10 here. There is a fee that I need to pay, or I'm sorry, I already paid, so I just need to put that back in the bank. And school expenses now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And then next is passport. I have been stating this in past videos that we needed to get our passport, so we finally went, and I mentioned that unfortunately my boyfriend had some issues with his birth certificate, so we have to figure that out. But I was able to submit my application and everything, and then I also my dad went with us, so he was also able to submit his, but I ended up paying for his fees as well. So we need a total of $260 for this one. And we're going to do whatever is the $100 that's in the bank, plus 100, and then the 60 here. So that's 260. And it now has 100, 200, 10, 15. Next will be my boys, and here he needs a haircut, so we need to take out 30, and it now has 190. So my son goes to see his friend. He is practicing on, cutting hair and things. So he does like the whole group of friends, and then kids from the school go to him. He's learning, so obviously his fees are a little, they're a little inexpensive. So it's $15 per haircut. So this will cover for two haircuts for him. One fee I owe him, and then the other one is for the one he's getting this weekend. All right, so the next one is planner things, and we're gonna go ahead and unstuff 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So if you've seen my Happy Meal video, I went a little crazy, so that's why I'm unstuffing everything, and we're gonna little by little build that back up. But next is subscriptions, and subscriptions is 20. Oh, I don't know why I took it all out, but anyway. And so that I don't forget, let me just check the ones that I've done already. Okay, so the subscription was $20 for Epidemic Sound, and I have an issue with that. So I did the 30-day, I think it was, free trial, and I was able to, you know, download whatever songs I wanted. So I don't know if you noticed, but I do use music in my intros and outros. And that's the one that I used. And so once that trial was over, I just thought, you know, I could keep reusing the same song, even though, you know, I've already downloaded. It's what I understood is that you can download it and you can use it as many times as you want. Well, once the trial ended, I posted a video, and for some reason, YouTube ended up flagging. It's not really flagging, it didn't really affect me, but it showed up as copyright when I was trying to post it. And so I don't think that affects it much, but still, like, I don't like the fact that it says like it has like a restriction of copyright. So I had to delete the song from that particular intro on that video. And then I ended up just going ahead and paying for the subscription for the 30 days. So that was 19 and change. So I did $20. So is anybody familiar with how that works? Does anybody pay for the monthly subscriptions to be able to use the music? Any fellow creators familiar with that? Please share your insight. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So next is my low priority binder. And here we're starting off with groceries, and we went a little over, so unfortunately I have to dip into this. So now you need to take out $150, so I owe myself $50. 20, 40, 50. Okay, so we're gonna go with entertainment next because I'm gonna have to make change. Excuse me. So for entertainment, it'll be $41. We'll break this 50. So we need 41, 20, 40. And if you guys recall, we went to the movies a few weeks ago. We saw Thunderbolts, which I highly recommend if you're into Marvel. Although if you're a Marvel fan, you probably already saw it. But it was a good movie. We had fun. So $41 was for snacks, popcorn, nachos, things like that. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to beauty. And beauty, we're taking out 87. 50, 60, 70, 85. Oh, hold on. Let's break this. Oh, we don't have change, guys. Let's see. Anybody else have ones here? Let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just take a 5. From here. Whoopsie. just taking all ones, right? Oh well. So again, let's try this again. Beauty is 87. So 50, 60, 70, 80. What did I do? Okay, so let's try this again. We'll break this 40, 50. And we said it's getting 87. So 50, 60, 70, 85, 6, and 7. That was a mess. So I 50, 70, 85, 6, and 7. Jeez. So lastly is debt. So debt, we are taking out what we have here, which is 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So we're taking out $100 from here because I can make an extra debt payment on the credit card. Okay, so now let's just make sure to mark off whatever we've completed. And let's see if it adds up to $798. So we'll give this a quick count in just a moment. Okay. All right. So we have 100, 2, 3, 4. $150. $160. $50. 20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yay! All right, so we did that correctly. So now we can do our cash condensing. We are replacing some money with placeholders here. If you're not familiar with this process, cash condensing is basically taking what you have in your envelopes to take it to the bank, and then you can use placeholders or just condense it to larger bills depending on how much the amount that you have in it, just so that you can preserve the integrity of your envelopes as well as the binder so it can close properly and it's not so thick. So we're going to go ahead and start with car registration, and we are, let's see here, we're taking 100 back to the bank. 90, 100. So 50, 70, 90, 100. And we are putting a $100 placeholder. And then we're going to go ahead and we have $50 left, so we'll just do a swap for 50. So now has 150. if I need to save up to $200, then I'll just continue to save until the $200 and I'll take it to the bank. So next is going to be Passport. Passed it. And in Passport, should have 215. So we're just going to go ahead and take all of this to the bank. We're still saving for my boyfriend. So, and then it's going to get one of these placeholders that says in the bank. And I got this idea from Katie from the Fancy Dollar, is to take one of these little stickies and just write on it so that you don't have to write on the actual vellum, or is this vellum? Yeah, placeholder. So we'll do 215. See how thin it is now. Next is deductibles, and deductibles should have 100, 50, 70, 91. And we're just doing a $100 placeholder for this one because we're putting it into our high yield savings account. And then next will be memberships. Medical is getting condensed actually, because this one we're keeping here 50, 70, 90, 100. So we'll just give it a $100 bill. I can't talk. And then we're keeping it here for any medication or co-pays. Next is memberships. And memberships should have 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Also getting a placeholder. Oops, I got two. 100. Okay, so next is, well, we'll try to condense subscriptions. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we can do 20 here. Okay, so next is vacation. And vacation, oh yeah, this one always gives me trouble, but we're going to give it a try. This one, oh, this is all lopsided. This one has 1,300 in the bank. And then we're going to go ahead and give it a quick count to make sure that it's what I think it is. So 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 650. So that's right. So this is all going to the bank. And then we're going to update the placeholder with another one. And just, oops, write in how much we should have in the bank. So 1,300 plus 650 equals 1,950. Oh, we're putting this back here. That's so much thinner. This envelope was thick. So next is my boyfriend, and we are taking $100 to the bank, and it should have 150 total here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So it's getting a placeholder. Okay. I know I said I didn't want any more 50s in my envelopes, but what can we do? Next is my voice, and we're just going to be taking 100 back to the bank. I should have 190. That's correct. Okay. Right. And that is all for my high priority binder. And look at that. So much thinner. Okay, so next is my low priority. And this one can get a 50. 20, 40, 50. And let's see, beauty. 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 20, 30, 40. So another 20. I wish I had nicer 20s. I have some nice 10s and 5s, and 1s, but not the higher numbers. Okay. All right, so clothing. Oops. We're taking 100 to the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we're left with 20 here. So 100. And placeholder. And then we can condense this. Get a 20. Okay, and then let's see if we can condense this. Okay. Let's see if we can condense this one. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we can get a 50 and a 20 for 90. Wait, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah. Okay. Right, and then let me just mark these off because let's see. So that and in Christmas we should be able to take back to the bank 200. So 100, 50, 70, 80, 92. And then we should have 10, 20, 30, 40. So 2 20s. We're getting close to being fully funded here. And we are just barely ending May, so that's not too bad. We don't have anything here, so we don't have anything there. And this has 40, and that's it. That's it for this low priority binder. So much thinner. See if we can condense anything here. Excuse me. All right, so I know these. Yeah, look at that. So let's see here. 20, 30, 40, $50. Oh wait, no. 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's see. And then electronics. Received all the crispy ones in my reallocation last time. So let's see how much is here. Look at that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. $40 bills here. Crispy dollar bills. 2 20s. Okay. And lastly, graduation, 20, 30. And that's all for the long-term binder. And then lastly is going to be our 1K monthly savings challenge. We are taking $400 back to the bank. Okay, I have a total of $430 so far for this challenge. So let's go ahead and give this a quick count. 200, 300, 400, 1, 2, 3, 30. So we're gonna keep 30 here, and we're gonna do a $400 placeholder. Okay, so that is all that we were gonna be condensing. So our binders are looking pretty thin now, thinner than they were. So we should have a total of $2,863 here. So let's find out. Okay. That's pretty nice. All right, let's see. Let's put this, split it. Okay, wish me luck. Oy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Moment of truth. Okay, sorry about that. My phone gave me a message that my storage was slow, so I had to go in and delete some stuff. But let's go ahead and continue with this last batch of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we are off by $10. I don't know what happened, but we'll leave it at that. It should be a total of $28.63. I'll figure it out. I don't know what happened. So I have to look through everything, I guess. But anyway, that is a good chunk of savings that is going back to the bank and paying our credit cards. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my first cash unstuffing and condensing. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that bell notification. I hope everybody has a safe Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you're off on Monday and don't have to work. But anyway, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.